Buhari is not recuperating quickly, Omokri accuses Osinbajo of lying. Reno Omokri has accused Osinbajo of lying about President Buhari's health status. He said the president could not be recuperating quickly as claimed. He reminded that he was working for God and not for the president. Reno Omokri has accused acting president, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, of lying about the state of health of President Muhammadu Buhari. Omokri, in a Facebook post on Friday, July 14, said Osinbajo's statement that President Buhari was recuperating quickly was false. The acting president had traveled to London to meet with Buhari and on his return had said he was getting better, but Omokri said this was not true. He wrote, "He is recuperating very quickly? Pastor Professor Yemi Osinbajo, you work for God, not President Muhammadu Buhari. How can a man who has been away for over 60 days be recuperating very quickly? That is already a lie. Do not displease God in order to please a man. It is better to say I pray he will recuperate very quickly than to say he is recuperating very quickly." Remember that on February 6, 2017 you told the nation, and I quote, "The president is hale and hearty. I spoke to the president just this afternoon." That turned out to be a lie, because a month later, on March 10, 2017, the president himself said, and I quote again, "I couldn't recall being so sick since I was a young man. So please, sir, remember you are a pastor, like me, and respect God as well as yourself. I support you, but that does not mean I will not always tell you the truth." Meanwhile, Osinbajo was at the federal government's Empower Scheme call center in Abuja on Thursday, July 14. Osinbajo was at the federal government's Empower Scheme call center in Abuja on Thursday, July 14, NAJ. Osinbajo also extended the registration for the scheme by 2 extra weeks to allow more Nigerians come in. With this, the application portal will now close on July 27. The scheme was initiated by the government of President Muhammadu Buhari to reduce the number of unemployed Nigerians in the country.